Alright. So we back, man. You know what it is, man. Willz989 on Twitch. Same thing on Discord. GT Gaming. Hand emojis. And if y'all want to tap in with the best of the best of the best of the best, is GT Gaming 989 on YouTube, Twitter. Daily uploads, anything going on. So we just gonna get it in. Gonna have some matches. So we gonna fight, bust heads, and you tapping in with the best. I'm gonna mute up, let y'all enjoy it. My pleasure. UFC 4. Whatever, whatever. Get it.
Coming up next, it's a light heavyweight matchup between the Iceman, Chuck Liddell, and Mauricio Shogun Rua. Well, he's one of the more accomplished strikers in this division. Sprawl and brawl, whatever you want to say, he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
It does not matter how he accomplishes it. All he wants to do is be on his feet and at range, hitting you with the beautiful jab, staying away from the grappling exchanges. You don't accomplish all the things that this man has accomplished over the course of his career without understanding distance. He has great distance management, which then in turn allows him to land all these beautiful diverse kicks, spinning back kick, jumping high kick, so many things he possesses that he will try to use tonight this fight.
Yeah, if this turns into a kickboxing match tonight, most people believe, yeah, his opponent is in a world of trouble. All right, here he is, the decorated kickboxer, back for more here tonight, and he's so comfortable in the striking realm. It's almost like he started kickboxing before he ever was reading or writing.
Oh, it's unbelievable to see someone that's so comfortable under so much duress.
I know.
When you're in kickboxing range, you are in the fire. There is no safety. You're right in range to be getting knocked out, but he does not fear that. He loves it. He loves the combat. He loves the engagement. But what you have to understand is he's not engaging his opponents on their terms. He's doing it on his terms. Whether or not he wants to be in close with the big punches or he wants to be at range landing kicks, he's just constantly putting damage on you. Top, bottom, up, low, it does not matter. This guy is a dominant striker, one of the best kickboxers the UFC has ever seen.
And in terms of the punching technique and the jab, as good as anyone in this division. And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. So at least on paper, even matchup here. A lot of similarities across the board, evenly matched when it comes to the numbers. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavy.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we are in Las Vegas, Nevada, inside the T-Mobile Arena. This has really become the UFC's home base here in Vegas since 2016, and you competed on that inaugural night. UFC 200 was a big one.
I got to stand across the octagon with one of the greatest fighters of all time, Anderson Silva. But the roof was blown off at UFC 200. So many stars and legends competed on that night. I'm glad I was able to stand amongst them tonight. You get to make your mark on these great arenas. Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, back to the overhand right. Swing and a miss. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the jump. Look at him yank the head.
And now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds it out. What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact...
Home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got a good bag.
Punch there by the Hall of Famer, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell.
Now he's on top of it.
That'll do it!
Unbelievable.
All right, coming up next, it's a heavyweight clash between Alistair Overeem and Francis Ngannou. All right, so here is the heavyweight power threat, Francis Ngannou. Couple of outliers on his resume, the weird fight against Derek Lewis, but he came back in a big way. Back-to-back knockouts of Curtis Blades and Cain Velasquez that put him right back into heavyweight title contention.
If you're a fan of the sport and you see a young fighter like Francis Ngannou, that's exactly the type of response you want from him when he had a rough go. Go back to the drawing board, come back remotivated. Focus on the task at hand. Start knocking people out. Get back. Use what got you to the show in the beginning. In the knockout of Blades, in the knockout of Cain, show that Francis Ngannou is once again ready to move himself back into title contention.
And his knockout of Alistair Overeem in 2017, the knockout of the year, according to most.
Spaceship.
Overeem's still in orbit.
Yes, he is. Yes.
All right, so here's the former UFC World Title challenger, perennial heavyweight contender type, the Reem, Alistair Overeem. His crowning achievement, really, that K1 World Grand Prix Championship in kickboxing, still in search of that elusive UFC title.
No one expected him to win that kickboxing world championship. But he went out there and he beat some of the biggest names in kickboxing history. But once he was back in MMA, he has been...
You ready?
All right, here we go, round one, this heavyweight rematch between Alistair Overeem and Francis Ngannou. They have tracked down Overeem's head, put it back on his body, and here comes the rematch.
And the moment the head got reattached, he signed the bout agreement. Give me another shot at Francis Ngannou. Feels that with his high-level striking background, he is a much better fighter, and that he just got caught the first time.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there, just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches there.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
And he landed the right hand there. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, big left hook there. Overeem pouring it on!
Get right here.
Couple of chins here being tested early. Oh! Huge left hand from Francis Ngannou. Every time he loads up and extends, you feel like the fight might be ending.
Yeah, absolutely. And the whole crowd holds their breath.
Right. Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Well, that won't feel good in the morning. Big uppercut. Oh! Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Francis Ngannou.
Big, powerful punch land. Now he gets back to range. He is throwing a fast, straight, hard jab. That's not a feeler jab. That's one that's really knocking the head back.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find the power. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Unable to land the head kick there. So holding on to him here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover. Oh, he lands a huge kick here. Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very
Kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
such a sneaky head kick. Get that recognized high. Now he's got him hurt bad.
What an end to round one. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
Someone almost cut. Calm down. We knew it was going to be a bloody fight. We knew this, okay? All right, here we go with round two.
Okay, you ready?
Alistair
Round two.
Overeem
Ready?
and Francis Ngannou. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Ngannou. Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. Damage done.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment.
And just like that, the fight is over.
He's done, he's done.
I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight. All right, let's re-rack the highlight now, DC, and he's certainly going to enjoy watching this one back. The head kick was there early, was there often, and ultimately ended the night for his opponent.
He found a weakness in his opponent's game. The left kick, over and over, he was able to land it. And he was landing the strikes, too, with his hands, but ultimately it was the kick that was hidden behind the punch that finished the fight for him.
The official decision is in.
Ladies and
Here
gentlemen,
is Bruce
referee Dan
Buffer.
from the audience called a stop to this contest at 32 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Alistair
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And it is a bantamweight matchup between Chris Cyborg and Ronda Rousey. Arguably the most dominant champion the women's game has ever seen. Enter former UFC women's bantamweight champion, Ronda Rousey.
Just the biggest star in MMA up to Conor McGregor coming here, taking over. Ronda Rousey was just truly something special. Ronda Rousey was just one of the biggest stars mixed martial artists I've ever seen. From the debut in Strikeforce with the quick armbar, to Jean LaBelle holding a stopwatch every time she fought.
Yeah.
She just had that star feel, and she had enough to share. She didn't need to use it all on herself. She could give something to me, she could give something to this guy, this guy, and there was enough. A massive fight star, a massive movie star, just a mainstream star is Ronda Rousey.
Well, she has been there, she has done that. Here's the former UFC Women's Featherweight Champion, Cris Cyborg, and a lot of people are interested to see how this next phase of her career materializes after that shocking result against Amanda Nunes not all that long ago.
A lot of people will look to see how she responds, because when you're as dominant as Cris Cyborg is and has been over the...
You ready? You ready?
Well, DC, it's hard to believe that this fight was actually finally made. A lot of us felt like Ronda Rousey wasn't going to be able to enjoy retirement without at least trying to conquer Cris Cyborg. She gets her crack tonight.
She finally gets the opportunity. Cyborg kept calling her name, calling her name, calling her name. And at her core, Ronda Rousey is a competitor. So when she gets challenged, she gets back to action. Tonight, she finally gets to shut the mouth of Cris Cyborg.
Oh, now she's got that tie clinch. Appreciable damage could be coming.
Look at the turtle in that kick.
Oh, nice ankle pick to get the fight back to the canvas. Well, she's already landed several big takedowns, and there's another one. So you gotta like what you're seeing here. This offensive wrestling is on point.
It's unbelievable. The variety of takedowns is what I am truly a fan of. It's not just one thing. She is doing different approaches, different takedowns to really, really confuse her opponent. More clinches.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Able to check that kick as well.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, massive kick lands flush. Oh! Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Oh, man, shin to the dome. Shades of Valentina Shevchenko against Jessica Ai. I'm not sure how many more head kicks her opponent can take here.
She cannot take many more of these head kicks. The way she is setting it up is very beautiful. Nice mixing of the targets and having a confidence about herself to throw and land that kick with so much force.
Oh, and she raises the shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Oh!
Nice punch, man.
That is how you scramble, folks. Oh, head kick blocked, though, by Rousey. All right, so she does it again as she gets another takedown. Her opponent's done a decent job getting... Well, Rousey's looking to lock up an armbar here.
An attacking armbar. There it is.
And this might just be a matter of time. Oh, saved by the bell. Round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. Back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and we've got more fighting. It looked like maybe we'd get a finish there after she landed upstairs.
Well, she was excited. She thought it was done. How does she reshift? How does she get herself back in the moment to try to repeat what she just did, but also top it and actually get the finish?
You ready? You ready?
All right, round two.
Nice strike.
Oh, she lands a combination now. Nice volume of strikes, and it was hard to find a miss in there. She's on point.
Volume is very important, but the accuracy stands out above all in that combination. Head kick.
Well, there's no denying her power. She has been pretty accurate here tonight, but she's the type of fighter when she goes to the drive-through window. She's just getting the sandwich. She's not getting the combo meal.
That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. You gotta go and order a sandwich. Massive takedown kick land.
Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on the ground.
She looks like a master of grappling with the great movement that she's showing on the ground.
Well, Rousey's back in side control. Both fighters get up now. All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you gotta find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some damage.
Yeah, you gotta get out in space, find places to rest, get against the octagon, go to the clinch, find ways to just recover so that when you have that next explosion, it actually has some meaning to it. Right back in the clinch. Look for the, oh, there it is.
Man, she is just nonstop on the ground, moving in all the right directions. Another nice transition by her there.
She's moving a lot, but every movement has purpose.
She did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she's standing.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. She missed with that jab. Oh! That knee might have landed there.
Diverse striker. That big strike landed, and it looks like she's gonna finish this fight.
Fire there, DC, the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Cyborg gets caught with that punch. Seconds winding down in round two. How about those 5 minutes? All right, so a lot of striking.
Are you ready? Ready?
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight. Massive head kick. Oh! Oh!
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Seeing stars at this point.
Her opponent's seeing stars. Her opponent's hurt. She has to really get after her now and try to find that kill shot that's going to finish tonight.
Cyborg's kick looked like it might have been a good one, but it gets blocked. And they separate. Oh!
You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight?
Oh, she might be in trouble now. Huge diving punch to the head. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
And they both stand up. Just unable to quite find that range.
Fantastic takedown.
Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Gets up again here, but Merton. Whoa!
She is such a diverse striker. That big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
Again, she chooses to switch now, but instead she goes to the trip to get the takedown. She's got a lot of different... Oh! Beautiful diving strike lands.
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish. That one landed clean.
Gets up again here, but hurting. Oh, beautiful connection by her on that punch.
She's so fast when she throws.
Well, she's got nothing left in the tank, and there's another just huge whiff. Forgettable effort, at least in terms of the cardio, I would think, tonight.
Yeah, she's done. She's so tired that she's throwing for the head, but the head...
Oh!